What is up, guys? Sam coming at you with your weekly workout. Brand new one coming at you. So you're going to go ahead, grab yourself some light dumbbells. You can grab something a little bit heavier if you like. As we go into this, we're going to start with your warm-up, though. Classic trunk twist coming at you in a second. So feel free to pause me here if you need to and grab those weights. We're going to jump right into it in just a second. So with that classic move, you're going to go ahead and get that reach across that body, coming up on those toes, getting that rotation, keeping it right here. This right here is going to get that trunk nice and warm and those abs nice and toasty. We got your pogo hops. Hit those calves though in 3, 2, 1. Coming up on those feet, getting those hops in there. Now, this right here is going to get those calves nice and toasty, but if you're not digging that, just go for a calf raise. We're going to keep it here. 5 more seconds. Taking it front to back in 3, 2, 1. Front to back hop, front to back hop. Not taking the hop, feel free to just step into it. This right here is going to hit a lot of the same movements, but now we're getting those hip flexors a little toasty with that step, whether you're hopping or not, getting that hip drive. But now we're going to change it up, take it side to side. In 3, 2, 1. Side to side hop, not taking the hop. Feel free to go ahead, step into it instead. Keep it going 5 more seconds, and then we're going into your butt kicks. So we're going to bring those heels up in 3, 2, 1. Heels to that booty, heels to that booty. You can step into this. This right here is a dynamic stretch in those quads. If you've got the room and the mobility, feel free to run into this. Keeping it going 5 more seconds. Knees up front in 3, 2, 1. Knees up, knees up, knees up. Now, if you're not taking this run, no worries. March it out. Just get those knees as high as you can. This right here is going to get that activation in those hips, as well as stretch out those hamstrings. Keep it going with that march for 3 more seconds. Then we got your step over knee drive in 3, 2, 1. Drive that heel back, reach for the toe, get that skip at the very top. Now, if you're not digging that hop, you can reach for the shin, drive the knee, tuck it up, or tap the toe, tuck your hips, keep it going right here. This right here is gonna hit that quad as you step it back, feel that stretch and that load up of that front legs, IT band and glute. We're talking about the side of that glute and the bottom of that thigh. 3 more of these. Then we've got your knee circle side lunge in 3, 2, 1. Bring your knee around town. Step it out. Drop it low. Keep your toes pointed forward on that side lunge. Keep your chest nice and high on that sit low. Keep it going for 5 more of these bad boys. Play with that range of motion. If you're not getting that low, this is more than okay. Keeping it going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on ahead, guys. Meet me down here. We got 10 up squats coming your way. These come at you pretty fast. Remember, if you're not this slow, that's fine. You can be here. Just come all the way up and sit as low as you can. These come at you pretty fast. In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arm circles going forward. Feet moving, shoulders rolling. With every rotation of those arms, let those arm circles get a little bit bigger. Once they're as big as you can make them, go ahead, do me a favor. Put your palms up. Start short and choppy. Let them get a little bit bigger. A lot bigger. Once they're as big as you can make them, bring them up. Drop them down. Biceps to ears, hands past those hips. For 3, 2, 1. Love yourself, hug yourself, hug yourself, love yourselves. Bring your arms across that chest. We're gonna get that T-pose in 3, 2, 1. Arms up to the side, stopping those feet when I say down. Select those hard-working thighs. Ready? Down. 10 jumping jacks coming your way, coming on up. Count the very top, coming on back down. Not taking that hop. Feel free to step into each one. We got 10 jumping jacks coming at you. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, feel free to jog in place while I explain this first move, and then we're going to jump right into it. You have got 30 seconds on the clock, 10 seconds in between. So you're going to go ahead, grab a set of dumbbells. We've got your supine bent over row. Now with this one, when we say supine, we're talking about our palms being out. That's when you supinate something. From here, that bent over action, of course, you're going to hinge at the waist, drive the hips back, bring the dumbbells up to those hips, right back down. This, with your palms facing outwards, is going to focus more on that bicep. Very similar to how you'll get that same focus on your bicep and your lats, primarily, with that bent over row. Should you be using, say, a bar, for example, that's why your palms are facing out, or you can even go with an overhand. Now, if the palms out action bothers your wrists or shoulders, don't worry about it. Feel free to go for a neutral grip. Bring it on up, right back down. Just make sure you drive the elbows backwards, like you're trying to get your hands in line with your hip, not your sternum. This right here is going to force you to use more of those lats, and that's your back there, your latissimus dorsi, as you get that row. Keep it going for exercise 1. Exercise 2, we're going for more of an agility focus, so feel free to grab something, get those dumbbells out of the way ASAP. But we're going to turn that music up, and then we're going to jump right into it. In 3, 2, 1, go! Grab those dumbbells, one in each hand, chest nice and tall. Row it up, release, row it up, and release. Now, if you feel any undue tension on that back, you're probably not driving your hips back far enough, so feel free to reset. Go ahead, try again. Hips back, row, release, and hip drive. If you start to fall backwards, chances are you're driving them back far enough. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings, and if you're not digging the bend, just stick to a bicep curl instead. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we've got a 3-step Heisman with that hop. So you notice right here, 1, 2, 3, knee drive, 1, 2, 3, knee drive. Keep it right here. Now, if you're not digging the full knee drive on each step, you go ahead, 1, 2, 3, knee, calf raise, 1, 2, 3, knee, calf raise. Keeping it going right here. 20 more seconds of this, and then we're taking it down to the ground for your 3-way V-up in 13 seconds. Chest nice and tall for 8 seconds. Slow it down. 1, 2, 3, knee, calf raise for 4, 3, knee, calf raise, 2, and 1. Taking it down to the ground for your 3-way V-up. Flex the feet, heels away, toes to nose, one side, other side, both sides. You can let your heels rest on the ground in 2, 1. Now, if you're looking at this move and you're thinking to yourself, ha, I'm not getting on the floor for that. Get out of here, Sam. No worries. Come on up to standing and go for an alternating leg raise. A raise to the toe, reach for the toe, then come on down into a good morning hip drive at the top. That's the shin with a good morning or the toe with a good morning. Otherwise, we're down on the ground with that alternating leg raise for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next up, grab some lighter dumbbells on this one. We've got a lat raise with an adduction, and then a front raise with an abduction. Basically raise them up, bring them together, drop them down, raise them up, pull them apart. This right here is going to work on that shoulder roll back. It's going to give you some great posture. Because even if you don't have dumbbells for this one, skip it all together, bring them up, open up that chest, bring out the arms, raise them up, bring the pinkies together, keeping your chest nice and tall throughout this movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next up, we've got your squat thrust. So you're going to squat, plant the hands, thrust the feet back, bring it in, stand tall, get that hop. Not digging all that. Take it to an elevated surface. Plant it, kick it, bring it in, hop at the top. Not digging that, you can step into it. Boom, boom, pow, pow, reach, calf raise, or just go for a squat and reach. Keep it going for 15 seconds. And then we're back at the top in 10. Remember, this can be done from an elevated surface. This can be done from the ground as well for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up, we're back to that supinated row. Palms out, coming at you in 5. Keeping it here from 3, 2, 1. Now remember, this is the classic move. Bring it up to the hips. Hips back, weight in your heels. Keeping it going. If that bothers the low back and hips, feel free to reset, hinge, try again, or just keep it standing with that classic bicep curl. Your back will be holding you in place rather than using your back to move the weights and hold you up. But remember, this is that bend is more so to be used for the entirety of that core. So let's keep this going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Dumbbells out the way. Heisman with a hop. We're gonna go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Knee, 2, 3. Knee. In 2, 1, go. Not digging the hop. no worries. Feel free to go ahead. Step, calf raise, 1, 2, 3. Step, calf raise, knee drive. Boom, boom, boom. Bow. Boom, boom, boom. Bow. Now, if you find your balance isn't there, feel free to use something to balance on. It's agility, so short range of motion, 1, 2, 3. Plant the hand, calf raise, 1, 2, 3. Plant the fingertips and calf raise. For 3, 2, 1. Done. Next up, we're back to your three-way V-up. Remember, if you're standing, leg raise, leg raise. Good morning. Leg raise, leg raise. Good morning. Keep that chest up throughout that good morning. But for those of you on the ground, flex the feet. Chest up, shoulder blades off the ground. Raise, raise, and double raise. Keeping that upper back off the floor will help keep that engagement in those lower abs. Now, if you want to up the intensity, you'll see right here, I keep my heels off the ground. If that's not for you, let it rest. For 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Next up, we've got your lat raise with that adduction and that front raise with that abduction. Bring it up, open up, drop it down. Bring it up, bring it together, drop it down. Big chest on this. Keeping it right here. 24 more seconds. And then we're jumping into that squat thrust one more time. Big chest on this, shoulders back. Keeping it going for 10. Keep those hands in line with your shoulders too. You don't want them too far above it. For 3, 2, 1, done. Squat thrust coming at you. Remember, we're planting the hands down. Kick the feet back. Bring it on in. Get that hop at the top. Not digging that. You can always walk it out too. Walk it back in. Get that reach. Calf raise. Repeat. Or take it to an elevated surface as well. Plant it. Kick it. Bring it in. Hop and reach. Keeping it going. Now, remember, you can walk it out from the elevated surface as well. Or you can always go ahead and just focus on the squat and reach. The squat will hit the hips. The reach will hit the shoulders. For 3, 2, 1, done. All right, next up, we're back at the top, supinated row. Last set, best set coming at you. Grab those dumbbells. 3, 2, 1. Now, something to keep in mind with this bent over row. If you find that's too much on your low back, don't even worry about it. Find yourself something to lean against. Take half a step away from it. Drive your hips into it. Keep your weight and pressure on that item. Row it up, release, row it up, release. Remember, you can reset or stick to a bicep curl instead. Just keep it going right here. 8 more seconds. And 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Next up, Heisman with that hop. Dumbbells out the way. 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. Keep it going right here. 30 seconds. Now taking the knee drive. 1, 2, 3. Knee drive. 1, 2, 3. Knee drive. Keep it going right here for 18 seconds. And then we have got your three-way V-up. Remember, if that's not for you, calf raise, unless you got that hop, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, three-way V-up. Now remember, if you're standing, leg raise, good morning. Or we're on the ground, 2, 1, one side, other side, both sides. You can reach as high as the toe, or you can go for the shin. Try not to use momentum. You want control of those legs. You don't want to bounce into that double leg raise for that one. And if you're not digging that, say that's too much pressure on the low back. Bring your heels in, sit your chest up, raise, extend, bring it back, extend, raise, bring it back. Just a reverse crunch for 3, 2, 1, done. Next up, grab those dumbbells, or not, up to you. Raise the hands up, palms up for that abduction, bring it down, up, bring it in for that adduction, bring it down. Now, whenever I think about this, what's funny is everybody's like, how do you remember abduction and adduction? Add is to add together, right? Abduction, believe it or not, very similar to abdicating your duties. In case you guys forgot, about Hey Arnold, there was a character named the Abdicator, and he would literally get halfway through an episode and then just take out whoever the heroine was or woman interest was out to lunch. For 2, 1. Stupid bit of trivia, but you're all done with those. Don't even worry about it. Squat thrust coming at you. Chest nice and tall. Plant the hands. Kick it back. Bring it in. Hop. Plant it. Kick it. Bring it in. Hop. Return. Not taking all that. No worries. Take to the ground, to an elevated surface. Boom, pow. Reach. Plant. Boom, pow. Reach. Bring it up. Not taking all that. No worries. Sit it low. Reach. Calf raise. Sit it low. Reach. Calf raise. Keeping it going for 8 seconds. And then we have got, well, that's it. In 3, 2, 1, done. Awesome job, everyone. Awesome job. You did it. Great work. Feel free to use this and maybe combine it with another week's workout and keep that going every day or as often as you feel comfortable. Remember, you want to get about 20 minutes of activity going every time. So using a workout like this will only go ahead and help. So there you have it, guys. Nice job. You just got better. Hope to see you soon for your next one. In case I don't, have a great rest of your week.